I believe in God the Father.
9 Christian albums and numerous hits made Rich Mullins a star in the Christian community, especially in Wichita, where he used to live.
That today, Rich Mullins went to heaven.
News of his death left a Christian youth rally in West Wichita stunned. Mullins' music carried a powerful and positive message that touched many.
He was always blending the scripture and human behavior and nature.
Doris Howard knew Mullins for 20 years. She says his music came from the heart, and that Mullins never let success get in the way of his Christian life.
I've never known him to ever have an attitude of what we call a star. His gifts are going to be more well-known in his death than they were in his life.
Mullins' biggest strength may have been songwriting. He wrote Amy Grant's mega hit, Sing Your Praise to the Lord, but music took a back seat to his life's goals.
Caring deeply about people, caring enough about people that you actually do something.
After graduating from Friends University in Wichita, he went on to teach music to kids on an Indian reservation in New Mexico. Mullins' fans say he will be remembered as someone who spent his life helping others.
I hope I would leave a legacy of joy.
It's what makes me what I am. I did not make it. So Lord, I'm begging for the last favor.
Just as Rich Mullins often did at his concerts, many fans came barefoot to tonight's memorial. For Michael Smith of Springfield, Missouri, bare feet symbolizes Mullins' free spirit.
He was an incredible man with an incredible message, and it's really hard to believe that he's gone.
At 41 years old, Mullins had recorded 9 Christian albums. A number of his songs became hits. He even wrote Amy Grant's mega hit, Sing Your Praise to the Lord. About 4,000 fans and friends turned out tonight to pay tribute to Mullins, including well-known Nashville Christian artists Ashley Cleveland and Michael W. Smith. They performed Mullins' hit, Elijah.
But he really was one of the only very few poets that we had. And I think I appreciated it, but now that he's gone, you just go, wow.
Indeed, Mullins' music carried a powerful message that influenced young and old.
Well, he's my hero. I have hammer dulcimer because of him, and he's changed my life a lot.
But now, fans like 14-year-old Rachel King are dealing with the loss. Sketching this picture of Mullins was her way of remembering a man she says has inspired her both musically and spiritually.
It won't break my heart to say goodbye.
Singer Rich Mullins as soon as it's made available. Family, friends, and fans of contemporary Christian singer Rich Mullins are preparing for a final farewell. For those of you who may not remember, the Christian singer died last weekend in a car wreck, and at this hour, thousands are filling Wichita State's Henry Levitt Arena for his memorial service. Sean Gables is among them. She joins us live with more on this celebration service. Sean.
Chrissy, up to 10,000 people are able to sit inside the Henry Levitt Arena. Long lines have already started to file inside the building, and I am told that the service will begin promptly at 7 o'clock tonight. And in preparation of the event, dance troops have been rehearsing their routines, as well as musicians tuning up and conducting sound checks. Organizers, because this is a celebration, not a funeral.
We are going to celebrate who Rich was, sing his songs, and we're going to do some praise songs, some of the old hymns that Rich used to love to sit around the piano and play. We're going to sing some of those. We've got some dancers, and the ending is a song that Rich...
The service is expected to last up to 2 hours, and there will be some special guests from Nashville here tonight, especially one in particular. Can't make it out to the services tonight. Stay with Channel 12. We'll have complete coverage coming up at 10 o'clock. Back to you, Christy.
All right, thank you, Sean. We'll see you then.
And now, Channel 12 Eyewitness News Weekend.
In Wichita. Good evening, I'm Christy Tedesco. Thanks for joining us. Our top story, you didn't have to know him personally to celebrate his life, and fans of Rich Mullins are proving that. Today, thousands packed Henry Levitt Arena to bid Mullins a final farewell a week after his fatal car crash. Sean Gables attended the memorial service in his honor. She joins us live with more. Sean.
Christy, nearly 4,000 people packed Henry Levitt Arena to pay their final respects to Rich Mullins. Everyone from big-name talent to your everyday local fan paid their last respects and tributes to remember a man who will never be forgotten. Fans and friends from both sides of the coast are in Wichita to bid Rich Mullins a final farewell.
The first time I saw him, he was at our church in South Bend. And he's been a part of my daily worship life for the last 10 years.
Everywhere you turn, reflections of Mullins' life could be seen everywhere. Not to mention hers. Mullins' memorial attracted thousands of his fans, but several of his peers showed up as well.
I've already been through a couple of these, you know, but obviously this is the one. Obviously this is where he lived, spent most of his time, and I just felt like I was supposed to be here. And brought a lot of the Ragamuffin band here that spent a lot of time with him, and so you know, so we're here.
In tribute to Mullins' life and career, friends and admirers spoke of his accomplishments, but his longtime producer praised his ability to live down to earth.
Sometimes he would just be so spiritual and celestial, you just felt like you were in the presence of an angel, and other times he would just cuss you out.
Rich's music is renowned for its message of faith and courage, but it's words that those left behind will now depend on. Christy, the services have just wrapped up, and organizers were true to their word. This was not a funeral. It was definitely a celebration of Rich Mullins' life. He will certainly be sorely missed, but he passed a wonderful legacy to pass on to everyone, and that was his music.
And it won't be forgotten. Thanks, Sean. And Mullins' family has one request. If you'd like to donate a gift in his name, you'll want to do that through Compassion International.